Well, I've been curing my rocks for just under 3 weeks and testing the phosphate every couple of days, and it was down to 0.045, I think, or even lower. And I thought, I'm going to let the phosphate stop do the rest when it's in the tank. So my curing bin is empty. I've saved a bunch of rubble, which will go in the sump where I've got my Cheeto, or will have, and I've been dry scaping today, and this is what I've come up with. Pretty pleased with it. It's quite a bit of work, but yeah, it's been fun. What's annoying is you build something, think, well, that's not bad, how about if I try that? It's like, nah, that doesn't work, and then you can't get back to how you were. So if you get something you like, I suggest you stick with it. I'll give you a bit of a close-up of it though. Looking down the back, got plenty of room for glass cleaning, as well at this end. These towers, I think there's a minimum of about 9 inches clearance to the water surface. Chances of tunnelling underneath. I just love this tower. Love it. I've already had comments, good comments, but comments including the fact that vertical makes it harder to place corals, although there are quite a number of flat surfaces. However, I love this tower so much, I think I'd be happy just to put smaller things on there. Not sure what, but unless I think of anything massively different, I think I'll probably stick with that. One comment was to move this little clump here somewhere else, and I may well do that, or turn it round and open up the gap here between the two structures. This will be a little Zoa garden island. I'll be able to rotate it however it looks good when it comes to it. Keeping them separate from the rest of the rockwork, so if they spread, I'm not going to have worries about them all over the entire scape. And then this side, I've got a tunnel route through to the back. This is all pretty solid. There are no ties, no rods used. A couple of bits will need, well, I mean, I'll cement it into chunks of 3 or 4 rocks at a time. So any bits that are not 100% stable now will be sorted out. But to be honest, very little of it is not solid. Even this tower, you know, it's pretty stable, and that's about 4 pieces. This Pukani stuff just interlocks together so well. It's actually a joy to scape with, and the idea of scaping with live rock, which I did last time, well, so much harder. So anyway, there we are. Any comments, please feel free to make them, although assuming someone doesn't point out some gross mistake, I may well be cementing this together in the next couple of days. But generally, I'm quite happy with it. I wanted it quite open, but still to have a reasonable amount of places for the corals to be placed. The tank is 72-inch long by 26 wide, and this is 60 kilograms of Pukani rock. I actually ordered 55, but liverock.co.uk gave me 60, which was really good. 2 of the bits were very big. This piece here, which I do love, this great big chunk here, and a big piece which I've used as a base unit under here. The big pieces, that's great, but it gives you a bit less opportunity for different combinations. But since overall I have so much rock, it wasn't a big issue. So I'm looking forward to getting this lot together, because next job will be to get it back into the tank once it's emptied, and then I'm moving on to washing the sand and putting in water and salting it and waiting for a cycle. So things are still moving on. With the structure of all the surround, I've got the last of my framework ordered, so I've decided in the end I'll have sliding panels across the bottom, a pair of doors to the left, and across the tank will be one lift up door on gas struts to hold it up and out the way. I've got 2 panels in. These are the test ones, there and here, and I'm really happy with how it looks. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it's actually high gloss, and even the missus gave me the thumbs up. She thought it was really nice. When she originally thought I was mad because I was going to coat the whole thing in plastic. So I'll give another update when I've got some more news. Thank you very much for those who have been following and subscribing. Much appreciated.